Viewers, India's firepower is getting a major boost. Three deadly Apache AH-64E attack helicopters are set to arrive from the US next week. They'll be landing at the Hindon Air Force Station on the 21st of July. Dubbed tanks in the air, these advanced choppers will be deployed along the Pakistan border, enhancing frontline surveillance and offensive strike capabilities. Now, by the way, this delivery is part of a $600 million deal signed during US President Donald Trump's iconic visit to India back in 2020. That's right, with state-of-the-art targeting, night vision and even all-weather combat systems, Apaches are in fact built for precision and power. Meanwhile, two IAF squadrons are already active in Pathankot and the Jorat regions. The Army too received its first Apache from the Tata Boeing facility last year. Now with three more arriving, India is poised to sharpen its edge on the northern frontier with Pakistan. And NDTV's managing editor Shiv joins us for more on this. Shiv, first of all, what strategic advantage do exactly these new Apaches have to offer specifically along the Pakistan front?
Well, the Apache is quite simply the most advanced, most feared, most formidable attack helicopter in existence. It's a helicopter that has seen a huge amount of combat, I dare say possibly the most amount of combat of any attack helicopter in existence, barring perhaps the Mi-35 of the Russians. This is a helicopter that is not only armed with long-range weapons that are capable of destroying tanks and bunkers and vehicles and that kind of thing, but it has what is perhaps the most advanced attack electronics capability in existence on any attack helicopter. It's called the longbow system. It's a fire control radar system that makes the Apache capable of targeting, engaging and destroying targets from beyond the horizon, from behind a hill. And that makes this a weapon system and a weapons platform that is feared even when it cannot be seen. And that's the scary thing about it. Like you rightly said, the Indian Air Force already has two squadrons worth of these incredibly advanced helicopters built by Boeing. The Indian Army had placed an order for 6 of these helicopters back in 2020. They've been delayed by over a year now. The squadron, in fact, was raised last year in Jodhpur in Rajasthan. The helicopters will be arriving about 15 months late, owing to many different complications, from supply chain disruptions to the Ukraine war and many other issues, which is quite unusual for the supply chain between India and the United States. But as they say, der aaye durust aaye, and that's the reason why the Indian Army will be very happy to welcome these helicopters. The Indian Army, the Indian military have just been involved in an audacious mission which was called Operation Sindoor against Pakistan, where Indian assets performed incredibly well. But every new asset, especially something as advanced as an Apache, adding to our forces is always very welcome. And like Rajiv Ranjan, our reporter, has brought us those details, these will be, of course, be prowling the border areas of the India-Pakistan border, and they will have very, very formidable mission profiles over there. Important last word is that the fuselage of the Apaches are built in Telangana by the Tatas. So all of these helicopters entering service with the Indian Army are, partially made in India. The entire body of the helicopter is actually manufactured and fabricated right here in this country. So a bit of good news there as far as foreign mal entering the Indian military.
Well, thanks for putting things into perspective for our viewers there, Shiv. And of course, all eyes will be on the 21st of July.